Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. This is episode 10 of the tutorial of Romance of the Three Kingdoms number 13. And I did not realize that the tutorial for Sun Jian actually here is about how we have to closely monitor our resources in terms of anyway, so well, we've seen this, and that's why I had to replay this because I wasn't paying close attention to hold on. So here the period is we will go all through this, right? We will beat the people in the remnants of Dongzhuo. We will beat the remnants of Dongzhuo. What do you call this? I mean, the whole tutorial, we went through that, and we start the year with beating the remnants from Dongzhuo's people, and then we need to revitalize the city because the city has become totally what do you call this? Ruined, right? It's in ruin, so its commerce, farming, and culture are all at zero. And what we started with was after deposing, getting rid of the remnants, we're given like a starting gold resource of just roughly over 4,000, and only about 20 plus thousand in terms of provisions. And so provisions are, so these provisions, yeah, so this 4,000 and 39,000 provisions are what we're gonna get, and every quarter revenues will go up by 3,000, and harvest will go up by 3,900. But because they're burnt out situation, we're not gonna get those. This is only available for the opposing team. And so we need to bring up our commerce and farming and culture as part of the first part of the tutorial of this section is to bring all of those up to 1,000 or something, yeah. And then so that means we will be using up the 4,000 resources that we got. And then we're starting basically almost after fulfilling that, and we were required to come here to Yuanshao to tell him we're leaving the coalition because Sun Jian had found the imperial seal, and since Yuanshao then asked Liu Biao to block our road because we're planning to leave the coalition, but Liu Biao is blocking the road with 42,000 to check us. And so we had to improve our manpower. We have to improve the troops that we were carrying right now. They're all tier 1 troops, like they're at the army information, and if we look at our units, we have light troops, light bows. So we're all tier 1 troops. There are 3 tiers to this. So in essence, while Liu Biao, anyway, so that was the start of the scenario. The first half is to wipe out the remnants, get Luoyang back to a normal situation. It starts earning gold. But by then, we would have used up most of the 4,000 gold that was left in Luoyang that we inherited after getting rid of Dongzhuo. Now we have to improve our army size we are starting with 20,000. We have to improve the amount of supplies we can bring with us because Liu Biao is at 42,000 and our 20,000 is like 2:1. We will have an extremely hard time. Anyway, we will be given almost 2 years. So by the time we finish all of these, the first part, it will be the end, like November of 190. So we would have finished the whole year of 190, get rid of, develop the Luoyang back to starting to be productive. and then report to Yuan Xiao, and then we once Yuan Xiao sets a trap with Liu Biao, it's the end of 190. So our second half of the mission is to get past Liu Biao with, and given we're given until before January 30 of 92. So we have, our starting point will be November of 90. So we have barely 2 years. We cannot do it at the end of 91 because we need to get rid of Liu Biao before the end of January 30 of 92. So we barely have a year, not 2 years, 1 year, to get our army up to a size that is not so, like, the ratio is 2:1. So if we can get it to about 1:1, and we're wielding, okay, so that is the mission, and that's the reason I had to replay the game, and then I replayed the game so that we have now reached this point. So I saved it, and let's see, we are now in year 191, so a year after, and we have increased our army size to about 42,000. The key then is not our army size. The key is the food and the gold that we have. So right now it's October 91, and if we go back and look at Liu Biao, so it's almost a year, just less than a year after Liu Biao, and we look at his units. So they're all light except Liu Biao has heavy bows, and all the rest are light units. And warrior to warrior size, comparative warrior vassals, we have better quality vassals because Liu Biao, their vassals are, if we look at their stats on the war side, they are not very strong. They're actually on the weaker side. They're middle. It's based on leadership and war. They're all in the middle size, but they do have some intelligent guys, and therefore they can be a little disturbing. So they have a total of 8 troops, and they are like spread evenly, 5,000 with Liu Biao having 7,500. Okay, so that's the force, and we have an equal number. So that total of 42,000, right? Yeah, 42,005. And through developing our patrol, our fealty has increased to 280. So our soldiers are about 47. So that is not the key important part here. The other important part is how much gold we have. So if we wait till year end of December of 92 or 91, then we have only 30 days to fulfill the mission. So we might not be able to defeat Liu Biao in 30 days. So maybe at the end of this is the start of the 4th quarter of 91. So maybe we have no choice because we cannot. Food will not go up and gold will not go up until end of December. But then we will have only 30 days. I don't think we can finish off Liu Biao in 30 days. Anyway, so I have it saved at 2, and let's see if we can succeed here. So when we deploy, and I also was able to increase the quality of troops that we have to, we are now 2nd tier on spears and 2nd tier on horses. The problem with this 2nd tier is that they cost money to field those things, and we have only 3,000, and that was, I got 3,000 only because I didn't spend anything in the 3rd quarter. So I picked up at the end of the 2nd quarter, we got 1,500. So we're only getting around 1,300. I only got 1,300 and another 1,300 revenues. We got 1,360 per quarter. So we're not getting a lot of money, and we're only getting 6,900 in terms of harvest. So the amount of soldiers that we can bring, if it's the tier 1 troops, does not cost any gold, but they cost supplies, so we have to feed them. So with 47,000, I think we might just have enough food to feed them. So this part, this second half, is all about training us how to budget our resources so tightly that we do not spend it on other things except two things. First, we had to get our gold up to our commerce up to 2,000. So from zero revenue per quarter, we were able to bring it up to about 1360 per quarter. Now with a more consistent gold, and we cannot go beyond 2,000. So that's why this scenario is artificially extremely limited. So we cannot go beyond 2,000. And so once we have gold maxed out, then the next thing we need to develop is supplies. So that would be farming. And so we develop our supplies from about 30,000 and change. So, so we had how many quarters? We had the last quarter in 1990, and then 3 quarters this year in 91. So we got another 20, almost 28,000, and so that got us to about 73. So that helped. And if we're going to field all tier 1 troops, they don't cost any money, so we can field 47,000 troops because that's the maximum troops we have, number of troops we have. But the 47, the number of troops we field is also dependent on how much supplies we have. So let's say we try to deploy right now, and let's see if, okay, let's organize. Oh, the other thing that this scenario helped us is that they gave us good people that we can recruit. From here we can see that we were able to recruit Ganing, which is high in leadership and war, and we also were able to recruit Su Huang, also high in leadership and war, and Lu Qi. Sorry, I've been delaying in hiring these guys because as soon as we hire them, we start paying them money, and we have to husband our gold very tightly. So that's why it was only in the last quarter that I hired this guy. So this scenario forces us to be very, very stingy with our resources, so that we can achieve a big enough army, and hopefully a quality army, because we now have tier 2 troops in spears and horses. And however, to balance out the lack of resources, they gave us, so there's another guy like Ling Kao. I did not recruit this guy because I think when we go to war, I think if we have this, so Ganning, Sun Jian, Su Huang, Sun Ce, Han Dang, and Huang Gai, they are enough. Like they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 guys is enough. We don't need more people. Or we can get Cheng Pu. Cheng Pu is not too far off. He is just as good as Ling Kao. So I did not get. So we will field 7 guys as against their 8 guys. Okay, so we will have hopefully quality troops. At least we have better quality generals. And so let's see if we can, how many people we can deploy. So when we pick Sun Jian, okay, let's go back to war. We get them way on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then we can max the troops. See, we're short on supplies. Even at this point in time, we cannot have... So supplies, that means we can only field... Okay, we might have to get rid of Chengpu. Okay, so we still have 6,000 supplies left. And that means there are about 6,000 soldiers remaining. And we have 3,000 gold. So if we know that Sun Jian has A quality in spears, if we give him heavy spears, wow, that's spent like over close to 1,000 gold, right? And if we give Ganning, no, I think Sun Ce. I think Sun Ce. Ganning is what? He is strong in light bows. No, let's not. Sun Ce is good with heavy horse, right? Yes. Now we're down to 1724. So gold is very, very important. And then let's say Su Huang. Su Huang is also heavy horse. Wow. See, that's why it is... aside from that, we still have to bring weapons with us, like a siege tower or a battering ram. So that means we can only... Wow, we have... Okay, let us see if we can improve the number of troops here and still bring... I think we need 2 items. Let's say if it's at 8,000. Okay, we're down to 934. And if we have him bring a siege tower, so we can have 800. We can spend 800. Who should we have a siege tower? Ouch! What? Why? I thought... Wow. How about battering ram? Jeez! Okay, that is going to be problematic. So we need to minimize the number of horses. How about the heavy horse here? Ouch. Okay, we need to 6,800. No, not. See, the problem is we need siege equipment, or we're going to have a slow time getting there. Or you know what? Let's just do it the hard way. Okay, let's do it the hard way. Let's not have any siege equipment. That's not good though. That's not good. That's actually pretty bad. Okay, we have horses, heavy horses, and so right now we are struggling in terms of having enough provisions. Ouch, 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 ouch. Whoa. I think he should have 6,500. And this guy should have 6,000. Okay, see, remaining supplies at the bottom says we have 195 supplies left. And gold we have 637. Do we want to have more quality troops out there, maybe? Like we have light spear here. So it's a heavy horse, heavy horse. You know what? Let's bring this down to 66,000, right? And then let us increase the heavy horse by 500. This would be 73, right? 72. How about 75? Whoa, we're short. Okay, how about 70? Whoa, okay, that is very close. Or Gunning. Gunning is... See, he is very good in bows. If we give him bows, right? It's not so much. It's not so much. So if we give him bows, it's 89, 80. But if we give him, ooh, ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, that's getting. So we're still within. We just don't have the money for it. So, see, the balance is that Gunning with heavy spears has a attack of 132 and a defense of 114. So even if we give him where he has very good bows, but even a rating of bows, he still has 89, 80. So it's just not as good as being B level, but a lot more umph. So we need to get this down to 6, 7. Wow. Six. No. 6.5. How about 6? Wow. How about 7,000 here? Okay. So remaining gold, but we have provisions, so we can increase the number of light spear, right? So these guys can be this guy can be at 7. Yes. Oh. Why? Oh, that's the maximum he can. Oh, I see. That's the maximum he can. So that is really tinkering around the amount of gold versus the remaining supplies. We still have 3,200 soldiers that we can use, but we're limited by gold and supplies, and that's the reason why I said earlier we have a problem. Okay, let's see if this will work out.
准备进军。我知道了。
Wait.
报告，那个人或许可以，好吧？
Okay, let's hire this guy. It's not material because okay. Whoa, okay.
全军突击！
Okay, they have another fort here, right? We can come and destroy that fort. We'll have the fast trackers. Is that Su Huang?
交给我吧。
I think Sun Ce is also a horse. That's Sun Jian. Where's the other guy that is on a horse? Gan Ning is... Yeah, this is...
明白了。在下想到了一个主意。
Where's Sun Jian? Who's this guy?
“明白了。
See, we want to draw them out, and then we'll have Sun Jian. Let's see if we can entice them out.
交给我吧。 前进！ 明白了。
Yeah, we can have our whole force attack those.
交给我吧。
Wait, let's just attack the fortress.
前进！
Not the people, because we don't want them running off and being on their own, attacking and get surrounded and die.
领命！
Oh, what are they? What did I do? Dummy.
明白了。
Okay, the reason is I have them on horses, and so they can quickly run away from these guys. Okay, anyway, our timer went off, so I guess this would be a good place to cut the episode right here. Oh, there's another one here. Oh, okay. Okay, let me cut the episode right here. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you join me in the next episode. Bye!